What's up, everybody? I just want to talk about something quick today. Um, I'm slowly, god damn. Nah, y'all need to see this though. Y'all need some life examples. And this is okay because I learned that the only way to find out about examples in life, to see the fucked up minds that other people have, you gotta listen to what they have to say, man. Because some people, like, you hear their stories and you're like, what the fuck is up with this guy? Or like, this guy's a bad person, or. But that's not their purpose. Like, they don't want, they don't, they never dreamed to be that guy. And that's what I'm here to talk about, man. I am slowly becoming the person I hate the most. I'm slowly starting to be who I don't want to be, man. And who is that? It's the person that has no control of their destiny, man. Oh shit. Oh, we did not need that. The person who can't control their destiny has a miserable ass life, man. Miserable ass life. If you can't control your thoughts, you have a miserable ass life, man. I I met this dude yesterday, and according to him, I don't know, he's a millionaire. According to him, he's a millionaire. But I mean, I believe it. It's what he says. I don't think he's lying. He has some shit done. He has
Weather alert.
a few
Severe
assets.
thunderstorm warning in about 20 miles from current location.
He has a few assets. He has a few businesses. So I believe him. And you should have just seen the way he not even thought about things, but the way he like spoke to me. The way he actually did things, not what he thought, the way he acted. I've seen people like this. I think me myself, I'm a little bit, I want to be like that. Fucking millionaire, man. Come on now. He he's just a confident man. And he says something and he means it. He'll say something and be like, I am this fucking guy and I did this fucking thing and I fucking did it. You know? And then there's other guys. I've been listening to lots of stories um of you guys don't know how much people just hate themselves, man. They got no confidence that they need other people to give them tips, give them guides, help them out. They need help. They can't be a millionaire by themselves, man. They can't control their destiny. And I said I'm slowly becoming that person, but gladly I know. The only reason I'm like this, how I am right now, it's because of me. I know that. The only reason this guy's a fucking millionaire is because he fucking did things, man. So what's it gonna help when you're just hating on yourself? When you have the idea that you're cooked for life. How many times have you said that? How many people have you heard say that? I'm cooked for life. I've heard people say he's cooked for life. My friends, I'm hanging with my peers and they see somebody do some dumb shit and they're like, oh, this fool's cooked for life. You can never be cooked for life. I heard this quote. If you're alive, what can you not do? That's not what the quote said. It was like some pretty like poetic shit, but if you're alive, something. But what can you not do if you're alive, man? Why dream? Why dream? Why sleep and think about something? And I don't know. I was talking to this millionaire, and I told him, let me ask you something. It was pretty easy, huh? And I should have never said that. Because it is hard as a motherfucker. But it's better. I'm like, it's because if you don't see it, you don't see it, man. I know a LARPer, and he says these things like, you know what, like what I just said, go out, stop going to school, like all this crazy shit. And, you know, I always say this, man, people love to laugh, people love to hate. But, you know, have you ever seen, let's say, imagine there, I can't think of an example. Imagine it's clear as day. There's no clouds in the sky, it's blue. And it's sunny, it's a perfect quiet day. And I check the weather app or something, or I just know there's gonna be a fucking hailstorm tonight. There's gonna be a hailstorm. And it's in the middle of summer, but I know there's going to be a hailstorm for some reason. And I'll tell my friends, y'all, I know it's the middle of summer, but precipitation, you know, some facts. I spit facts. Precipitation, wind speeds, climate change, Colorado, blah, blah, blah. And there will be a hailstorm tonight. Middle of summer, there's going to be hell here tonight. And your peers laugh at you. What the fuck are you talking about, man? We're in the middle of summer, man. But I know damn well. And then, you know, the day goes by and the hailstorm comes. And people are so amazed. But it's not really amazed because they don't praise you. They don't say, oh, he was right. Maybe they will, but they're going to say, oh, this guy just checked the weather app. Oh, la 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 la. Oh, la 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 la. And they live the rest of their lives still not believing me when I say it's going to fucking rain. And that's exactly what I'm talking about, man. That's exactly what I'm talking. There's probably a better example. That wasn't the best example, but you know what I'm talking about, man. When you know something's going to happen. You know something that's so simple and your friends think you're crazy. Because life is simple, man. I say life is easy, but life is not easy. Who said life? There's a quote, man, and y'all know this. There's a saying. Who said life was easy? I said it, but it's not true. Life is not easy. It's simple. But sometimes it's hard to see the simple stuff. And yeah, this millionaire, I told him, life is easy, huh? Well, it's easy, huh? He said, fuck no. Shit is not easy. But How many people's lives are so fucking hard? How many people have been raped? Imagine me. You. Imagine you. You know, you're probably a young guy. Who knows? Respectful young guy. Whatever. Imagine you get raped. Imagine you get graped by a big old black dude. And they post it without your consent. You know? I'm putting you in a very horrible position. Horrible. You get graped by a big black dude. And you get posted on Pornhub or something. On Cornhub or something. You know, you don't even know how many people have been through that, bro. That's a hard life. That's a difficult, not simple life. You know, put yourself in these positions, man. That was a crazy one, yeah. But put yourself in these positions. It's real. It's out there. And you're here complaining. Have you been fucked by a black dude? No. Are you alive? Nah. Nah. Even if you get fucked by a black dude, here's what I was gonna come back to. Life is not easy. You could get fucked by a black dude out here. Life is not easy. But you know what you do? You wake up and you remember, oh, fuck. You remember your fucking cheeks getting clapped. And you're fucking crying in your room. You're like, what the fuck just happened? I can't believe this happened to me, man. No. At the end of the day, the more you do that, the more you're going to be fucking cooked for life. That's how you cook yourself. When something happens to you, you can love it, you can hate it, but you get so fixated on your nudes getting leaked that you cook yourself for life. I can't even post. Hopefully this don't get taken down or nothing. You know, all this stuff I'm saying is pretty crazy, but it's true. There's guys out there thriving. They're thriving. I'm not saying anything weird, okay? I'm not promoting nothing. I'm not influencing y'all to do anything. I'm just saying. I'm just stating the facts. There's guys and girls out there with their no spots and their private spots, whatever. Hundreds of videos on their account. They show their face and shit, you know, and they thrive off of it. They make money. They're living off of it, man. You get your dick posted without consent and your life is ruined. No face and, no face, just your dick gets posted out there. And you say you're cooked for life. That's what I know. I know that's what a lot of the people I know would do. That's exactly what they would do. Close themselves in a cage and say, I'm cooked for life because this happened. People thrive off what you fucking cooked. People thrive off your fucking failures, or I don't know how to word it. Your trash is another person's treasure. All these sayings, man, all these quotes, all these things that are so simple and that we yet don't understand. I don't understand what you don't understand. That's literally a elementary school saying. Well, your elementary school teacher said, whenever you wouldn't pay attention, I don't understand what you don't understand. Because we're fucking stupid. We need to learn. We need to be taught. I don't even know what to talk about, man, sometimes, because I need my purpose still, bro. I need my purpose. I need to take control of my destiny, man. I need to take control of my destiny. Cause look, bro, have you ever been pitched a business idea? Well, not that you're going to invest into it, but has your friend ever told you, "Oh, I started this. I'm doing something. I have this, and there's an issue." They're like, "Oh yeah, I started this company, but nobody's buying nothing." Or, "Oh, I started this company, but this clothing brand, but the quality ain't good enough," or anything. "I don't have enough money. My manufacturer something, something, something." You don't have enough money? Put in some extra hours. Don't spend, don't, put yourself on a budget. The fucking quality's ass of your fucking t-shirts, go find another manufacturer, bro. Go out there and look. Your clothes aren't selling. Go out there and sell something, bro. Your mom's car got sold to. Somebody sold your house to you, bro. And you can't sell a t-shirt. And here's why. Because you won't go out there like a fucking real estate, walking around in the big ass neighborhoods. Fuck it, drive an hour away. Go to the fucking city, man. Sell your t-shirts. I was going to talk about issues. People have so many issues. So many problems. But have you ever really thought about how come I have this problem and he don't? How come this person has a problem that I never had? Because it was never a thing to them, It might have never been a thing they might have never faced across the same problems. But there's there's people out there that did. That had this issue, that went through the same thing you did. And maybe didn't even have the issue, And the way to fix the problem is to do what they did, man. What did they do? They sold the t-shirt. They went out there. They went to the flea market, man. They did something. Something along the way that you didn't do. Because there's no way in hell that we're born in the same era as, I don't even know, a rich person. There's no way your dad, your grandpa was born in the same era as Jeff Bezos and couldn't make himself at least a similar opportunity using the same footsteps. Learning with, if I have an issue, see what Jeff Bezos did. Do the same thing, man. He didn't have a problem with it. Why? I wonder why, man. I wonder why. Go out there and find out. I have a weed smoking problem. Why? I know why. If I want to fix it, all I have to do is fucking throw this shit away and say no. It's simple. Life ain't easy though. It's simple. It ain't easy. Shit. Bro, why do you think a lot of things are easier said than done? Everything is easier said than done. And that just proves that life is simple, but not easy. Our brains can make up any concept where we can understand. And if you can understand how to have $100 and you understand 100 times 10 equals 1,000, and you understand 1,000 times 1,000 equals 1,000,000, if you can comprehend, if you're alive, what? Why can't you fucking do it? But this is exactly why I hate myself. Because I say all these things and I haven't proved shit. I've proved a little bit, you know. I bet I can talk to absolutely anybody. And I can prove that. I bet I can fascinate just about anybody. If they fucking I can absolutely fascinate anybody, bro. Matter of fact, because all you need, it's simple. All you need to fascinate somebody, what fascinates them? Boom! You fascinated a fucking billionaire. What fascinates you, bro? A fucking Ferrari? Look, bro, I know about this Ferrari. Start talking to them. Show you all your knowledge and you'll fascinate this billionaire about Ferraris. Because he loves Ferraris. And since you're not the one that's fascinated with Ferraris, you should be able, you know? You should be able to. If you're the provider, if you're the one that's given something new, if you're the one giving or showing or doing something to somebody else that they haven't experienced yet, you can do just about anything. With a girl, with a billionaire, with your dad, your mom, with your boss. Tell a girl, I could fuck you like you've never been fucked before. And if she wants to get fucked, if you say that and you mean it, and there's a girl out there that wants to get fucked, bro, you're not only going to fuck, you're going to be him. Because she's going to remember, oh, this guy literally told me he could gonna fuck me. As like how I've never been fucked before. But you gotta live up to it, bro. You gotta live up to it. You can't. I was at a fucking party at a baile, 15, you know, whatever. And there's baddies, bro. There's baddies. Just dancing around and shit. You know, you see their little gats and shit. And there's baddies, bro. And, you know, I tell my cousins or the homies, I'll be like, I'll get at that, you know, oh, I'll do that. You know, it's whatever. Whatever. All you gotta do, man, go dance with her. Dance with her. Make a good first impression. If you can't make a good first impression, you're cooked for life. You really are. Make a good first impression. Practice, bro. If you can't, go out there and practice. Fuck it. Make a good first impression. Get her name. Know where she's from. And be like, hey, whatever. However it's feeling, you could either ask her for her number. Ask her for her Instagram. That's a better one if you know. If you ain't too... They'll probably share the Instagram. number, Instagram. You could ask. You could be like, hey, what you doing after this? Literally, you could be like, what you doing after this party? You could say, want to go grab a drink right now at the party? You don't even gotta leave. You want to go grab a drink? Want to go sit down over here? What are all the possibilities, man? But you can't see a baddie and say, I do that. Oh, she bad. I do that. That for me. And you can't do what I just said. And you don't have the courage to do it. Holy shit. I amaze myself because I say all these things and it all comes from here. I say it because I lived it. I'm telling you, man. Go up to a girl, smile at her, be like, hey, smile and be like, it's a little hard to do in front of a camera. I need, some actual shit. And that's how you know I live it. Cause I actually do it. Not in front of in front of an actual girl, man. When I see a girl right here, then my natural ass smile come out, man. I be smiling, But no, I'm not saying be all smiles, But some guys are just too fucking scared to look girl in the eyes and be like, what up? You know what I'm saying? To laugh, be like, laugh. Get your natural laugh out. You know what I'm saying? Get a little voice crack. Because you're confident. Because you say, I can fuck you high. You never been fucked. And you laugh your ass off. Those are the the men that the girls be like, oh, this is a guy who believes in himself, who I can be with, who can provide, man. Not the guy that goes up to a girl and is like, hey, Nah, not even, bro. I see guys not even talking to girls. Like, let's say I'm with a few girls. I'm telling you, y'all don't believe this. Y'all maybe haven't seen, but maybe there's like 2 girls in here. And the homie or my homie pulls up or something, Like, let's say I have, 2 girls in here, Or like maybe a cousin, like a girl that isn't for me. And I pull up with my homie. And bro, not even my homie, my peer, man, my peer. He'll come up to me and be like, hey, what up, y'all? Nice to meet y'all. Maybe he'll do that. If he don't, he'll just be like, hey, y'all. And then he'll just talk to me. And that's about it. And leave the bitches. And then he'll tell me, bro, that was a badass bitch. Yo, there's some baddies in your whip, bro. And no, bro, you gotta go up there and be like, hey, what's up with y'all? What y'all doing, You don't gotta be cringy, man. You don't gotta be like that, but you gotta be a character, bro. Be somebody that has an opinion or something to say. So let's look. I drive off with my peer, like after meeting with my peer, and these girls stay quiet, got nothing to say. All right, peace out, bro. We leaving. Stays quiet in here for a minute. All right, where we going? Back to the regular shit. No, gotta come out here, be a character, Your friend. Let them know something like, oh yeah, I was actually just doing something or whatever, Something. Let's say my peer did that. I drive off. My homegirls are like, who is that? Oh, what he be doing? You know, they'll be curious. But you could never make a girl curious if you don't show her nothing, man. I don't know. Look, I just been ranting for 30 minutes. But I think I know what I'm saying, bro. I know exactly what I'm saying. So, I don't know. Apply this in your life, you know. I forgot my first point. Life is simple. It's not easy, it's simple. What else? Issues, they're not issues, man. Issues aren't issues. Issues are just like barriers. And you see people without those issues, you can be just like them, bro. What's different from you and me other than what we do and what we did? Exactly, bro. Then start doing something. And girls, not even girls, billionaires, want to make an impression to a billionaire. That would have been much more easier. Fuck the girls in here. Imagine I had a billionaire in here and my homies all bumming and shit. What the fuck is going to happen to him? Nothing at all. And if I have a billionaire in here and my homie comes here and makes an impression, bro, who knows? They might start yapping it up. He just met a fucking billionaire. He just met a baddie. But no, man. Peace out, y'all. Have a good one. And see y'all later.